Crypto world, Friday. Stock market just closed and it was not a pretty day in the stock market. Dow was down about 100 points. The S&P, which had made an all-time high yesterday, backed off about 0.75%. And the tech-heavy Nasdaq's down over 1% today. And you remember on Wednesday we had Nvidia's earnings come out, and then the market dealt with it, if you will, without any radical movement. But today, Nvidia got hit. Now, it's not significant in terms of percentage, but this was the general sentiment today with respect to technology. And as you can see, most tech stocks were hit. Now, let's jump over to crypto. This is where we're having a serious problem. Look at how large a percentage they're down today, and practically everything is down on the week. And this weakness in crypto I've discussed earlier today, and I'm nervous about what's going to happen. And I told people that they should think about having stocks that lock in their profit. Think about not using leverage. Be cautious now. And from my own perspective, it may not be yours, but my perspective is we're in dangerous territory in crypto. This sell-off could accelerate here because they still believe that the interest rates are coming down in September. Look at this. It's 86% believe that there will be a cut in September. And usually when you have that kind of number, you get strength in crypto and you get the dollar down. Look, with those phenomenon, we should not see crypto down so radically at the moment. So this is why I have great concern and think there is a possibility, not a certainty, a possibility of a rather large sell-off in crypto. Though I am still bullish, I am just less so, okay? And what that means for me, it may not mean it for you, is I have wanted to add to my Ethereum because I believe that the companies that are buying into ETH are going to help the price, and ETH is going to be able to, through the ETF, to stake, and then you earn interest, and I think that's going to bring volume into it. But I have to confess, it's acting so poorly. I have not added to my ETH position. I haven't added to anything, and I do have stops in so I can take out some of the profit in the event the sell-off accelerates. Now, I want to point something out. There are literally 90 crypto ETFs waiting for SEC approval. While many people believe this will drive up the price of the altcoins, I'm concerned there are too many of them. And when I say that, I mean that the people will be dispersed among them so that we won't have any huge volume. The exception may be XRP. But the reality is some of these ETFs are leveraged. And that means when they turn around, they're going to have more dramatic negative effect. So right now, though I am still thinking, believing, hoping that Ethereum and Bitcoin will reach all-time highs before the end of the year, there is an element of much greater concern than I used to have. So I recommend to people, particularly in altcoins, you be certain that you want to hold the percentage you're holding and think about what price they would get to that would make you sell it and lock in some of your profit. But bottom line, this is a bad day. I'm going to go live in about a couple of hours, so we'll discuss it more in depth, but this is really a very tough day. It's not guaranteed that everything's over, but I'm concerned that we may have a big sell-off, and I'm still primarily believing in all-time highs, but I don't believe it with the force I used to.